think we're good. I think.
Hmm.
That, or it's time we never play this again.
PS3 in general. It's
Uh,
another one of those inexplicable errors.
I can't remember the controls.
They're not good. That's all I remember. The buttons are not what you think they are. That's how they decided to make artificial difficulty.
Everything is not what it seems. Alright,
I wonder
X,
if you can rebind the buttons.
X is drift.
Honestly, do you think rebinding at this point would help us?
Rebinding what?
Like the buttons. To like Mario Kart.
Is that something we could do?
I wonder if it's in the options. I doubt this game has that kind of level of option, but like maybe we usually ignore that stuff.
Can you turn this down just a tad?
Oh, I'm gonna turn it all the way down. The volume like blended in with your little meter there.
I can't remember how you do
Sorry, Mike.
Oh, okay, so that's that.
Oh, at least you had that. What the fuck was that?
What the
Why did it drop you in the water?
What the fuck is that? Are you kidding me?
We are a minute into this successful stream, and already,
That's not right,
like,
man.
we didn't even warm up to it.
That's not fucking
That
right.
was criminal. That was more criminal than my fart and my poop today.
Bro, it just dropped me in the water. Like I was a kid and there's a swim coach.
That's like teaching, like, alright, my baby, like, is just learning to crawl. Let's just throw him into a lake. Like, into the deep end, just lob him.
This course.
Yeah.
This course. This is the one that's gonna
As a
change.
freaking 5th grade concert band is just blaring their trumpets in the background.
Wow. 5th grade. Bro, calm down.
If I find out, like, the composer died or something like that, like, I don't know how bad I would feel.
Stop. That's so mean.
I know. I'm gonna look up the composer on stream. I know we get to put the phones away, but this is pertaining to the game.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you to put the phones away. Put them down.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's probably all licensed music, and they're like, let's find the ones that no one downloaded.
What a great
There's
pause.
3 composers.
What
2
a-
of them have Wikipedia pages, and that's the only research I'm gonna be doing. And there, my life flashed before my eyes. All right, Jonah Grant is the first one.
Alright, what do you do?
He's 54 years old. What is his career?
He's still alive, so your music sucks.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have just a list. I have to actually read his life story here, like a freaking recipe about grandma's cookies.
What? What did you just say? Like a fucking recipe about grandma's cookies?
Like where it's gotta tell you the whole life story and it won't just give me the recipe. Like this doesn't have like a discography for him on Wikipedia.
He
just did a bunch of TV stuff.
Maybe he hasn't done much.
He did a bunch of TV stuff and that's it. Like nothing I've heard of, but like it's all been for television. But he's been around for a while. And then Mark Braille didn't have a page. And then this guy's name is Coins. Like it's just straight up Peter Chapman, but you go to his page and his stage name is Coins. He's 43 years old. Wait, hang on. He had a record called Daft Science, a free EP of Beastie Boys remixes using only Daft Punk samples.
What?
Yes. And what else has he done? Not much.
How the fuck am I supposed to know when to go?
But they're all still, I guess they're all still alive and well. I mean, I don't know how well off he can be after making. But I don't like Beastie Boys. And I don't really like Daft Punk either.
I don't think
But
I've ever
I'm sure combining the two still sounds better than this.
I don't think I've ever heard either Daft Punk or Beastie Boys. What? What? I got hit with like 12 of those and it didn't do anything.
As long as we only have to place like third, then we'll be fine.
I hate this game so much.
Yeah. Were you ever thinking of having Sharky on for a stream of this, like to do Creators Club stuff?
No.
Yeah, good. I don't think he deserves even this.
Me and you will show it off.
I don't even know if I want it.
For 5 minutes.
Alright.
And
We
then,
did the character, we did the car, so it's just the track left.
Yeah.
If we see how complicated, no, we're done. Like, I guess people really love this game for how much you can customize, like, in it. But at the end of the day, like, the gameplay still sucks. No matter how much you can do, you still have to play this. Maybe against other players, it's probably even worse. It's like if you followed a recipe, like, you're making chicken, and you made the recipe perfect, like, you followed it, but the entire time your chicken was, like, left out, moldy, and, like, rotten. Like, you still follow the recipe to a T, like, but you're still working with a moldy chicken.
How long have you been working on that analogy?
I don't know, I used it at work.
Did you?
Yeah. The moldy chicken. The moldy chicken theorem.
Fucking! Sorry. Dude, I don't know how far we're gonna get.
2 tracks. We're doing 2 tracks today.
You think so?
Yeah. We're just gonna finish this cup. That's all we want time for. Into the water! Oh. Maybe that's what it was trying to do, and it just missed the ramp. Is her name Hang Time? I thought it was Tag. Why are we Hang Time now?
Because, Bro, I'm gonna kick my daughter in the nuts. Hi, Richard.
At least it's Audible
Please
now. Go to audible.com/JohnTron and fart on me.
Go to audible.com/deathbattle.
That felt good to get out of that.
Get a free audiobook, but here's the thing: if you happen to buy an audiobook that someone else bought using the code Death Battle, you'll have to fight them in an actual death battle. See who gets to keep the book. Sucker. Like they end the ad with calling you a fucking sucker.
Yeah. Honest ads.
Honest Abe's ads. This product's not what it appears.
Products in the advertisement would be close on here.
Products in the ads.
We bumped up to 2nd.
Ooh. Ooh. Dude.
Oh, that's just that's the 5 upside down.
Mortal Kombat was better. You know what that is? Mortal Kombat
Kombat.
Armageddon. There's a cart mode where you play as Eric Cartman.
No, not 4th. 3rd. 2nd. Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's good enough to win though.
Yeah, watch it be like you had to place 4th.
Watch it be like, Yu Yu Hakusho's coming back. It is. It's getting reanimated. I think it could do for
It
reanimation.
smells
though.
like a gas leak, and that was me.
It could go for reanimation though. I feel like
better. We're good. Maybe we can get 3 tracks done today. Like Father, Son, Earth, and Air. Please get me out of there.
If you want to play,
Sure. Like
you might have to get first in this because it's the last one.
That's alright. I don't got this. I'll just hand it back to you when I live.
Give it a couple tries, and if you get frustrated enough, we'll switch off.
This controller tells me that somebody aggressively paused too much.
It's better than aggressively hitting the X button too hard. Wait, is that the one with the fuck the X button too?
It's a little like
It's fucking indented.
Feels nice. Like you should sell this.
There's texture. You're like, there's texture to it.
Oh no, cutscene. Alright, if you talk one more time, Gary, I am going to take this gun out from under my desk and shoot you.
I'm gonna slit your throat, and then as you're bleeding out, I'm gonna go in to your folds of your neck and speak using your vocal cords.
Oh, so you're gonna see... Oh, you'll really sound like a bitch then.
And no one will ever know because you're already red, Gary. God,
he dies from laughter.
It smells like a fucking gas leak in here. You're right.
Like it's not
Jesus.
okay. Like
Holy fuck, dude. Are you okay?
I don't know.
What is that? Stop.
What
Did you actually cook using expired chicken? Is that why you smell like this?
I made steak out of expired chicken last night.
No, you didn't have to eat it
It was
last
alright,
night.
garlic.
Did you
garlic
not eat
butter
lunch
steak.
before you came here?
I got a croissant stuffer at Dunkin' and the coffee.
How do you not eat lunch before
Cereal.
you come here?
That was it. Croissant stuffer.
What time do you wake up?
Like 10. I had some blueberry Cheerios this morning.
Ew, that shit's the worst one. I
thought I'd try it. It's like only tastes. It's like just regular Cheerios.
It
with
literally
blueberry
tastes
flavor.
like the box.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. I got up from laughing, but I'm a little lightheaded. Gary keeps farting and it smells in here. I'm done with you. Bear Bear?
I can't believe Biff Weed is here.
I have to finish first. You were right.
What is that?
Why does our character look less ridiculous?
He died. There's spikes on his car.
Yeah. But he's Diablo. He can't be dead if he's already dead. What's the? Is it R2 to?
R2 to go, X to drift, square to use your item, circle to shield.
Can we play the game?
It's funny that I keep making Biff Weed jokes when our cart literally looks like weed. The fuck was that, Chris?
X is drift, right?
Can you believe they couldn't get Crash or Spyro for PlayStation All-Stars, but they got fucking Mod? What the hell?
Where am I?
What? There was item boxes down there.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. This is just the trial. I need to learn the track. This looks like another one I already played.
Kinda.
Oh,
It's just
thanks.
those helicopters from another stage, but you've never done this track. I will give it to them this. Like, they do have a lot of tracks, and if the purpose of the tracks is to teach you how to use their tools, I think...
Alright, Diablo, like, our main rival is in dead last. Like, I didn't even do anything.
What the hell is he talking about?
I don't know, but I just got launched.
You have full boost, by the way.
What's the score?
I'm assuming it's probably L2.
L1. You let me
But remember
one
to
more time.
keep some boost
Yeah.
because it's your shield.
But then the shield doesn't work half the time. What hit me?
He's just bumping you. That's a thing they could do.
Oh, yeah. Dude. I'm a loser.
I'm a loser.
I'll try that.
Avoid
so.
yellow mod bots?
I need the level 3 for this.
Level 3! I guarantee you this game only gets points for the fucking stage creation shit.
Yeah, no one actually talks about anything else. Then like Biff and Gary are the funniest characters of all time.
I would rather have the chickens from Crash
Yeah.
Team Racing. But the thing about the chickens from Crash Team Racing is that in Crash Tag Team Racing they are charming. It's just when they come back for those stupid fucking trailers for the new game,
Yeah.
they like the voices aren't the same or anything.
Alright,
they didn't
what's
even
the
bother.
square? Triangle?
For what?
Items?
Square.
It's gone. What happened? They're like, yoink! Like, we're not even gonna show you what happened.
Yoinky
This is
swanky. You keep
What
hitting the
hit-
fire.
Does the fire, like, burn my item away?
Oh, every time you have to respawn, your item leaves you. For another woman.
Yeah.
We should definitely play Tag Team Racing someday.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong, it is a bad game, right? It's like,
No, I know, man. I'm just learning the track. It's alright.
but the thing about the game is that it's not a racing game.
Mm.
It has a whole open world section where you get to explore, collect stuff, and collect these things called death animations. And essentially, they made the thing that Crash is well known for like the different deaths. And they made it a collectible thing you can find. So you can find different ways to die in every stage.
Ways to die.
Huh?
Dumb ways to die.
Fun ways to die. Ba. Poor Connor.
I found the dumbest ways to die.
Yeah, he died while listening to Sweet Caroline.
That was the most pathetic thing I've seen in my entire life.
It's the sound for
Yeah.
me. Just out of curiosity's sake, I'm gonna look at an All-Stars reference list to see if there's any other games we never played that are in the game. Because I think this might be the last one.
Then we're ready to play All-Stars?
No, like for series. I mean, we realistically...
Illegal shortcut? They flagged me for that? Okay then, I thought that was pretty cool. It was totally on purpose. Did everyone finish already? Did they all go home?
Everyone's gone.
I'm just learning the track. I did it! I avoided the yellow mod bots.
Starhawk. Toro's game. Patapon.
Oh, wait, to sit through loading because I didn't just hit restart.
Killzone.
They really put Whoop on a sticker. And we sit through more loading.
Unfinished Swan.
Unfinished stream at this point. Do we really have to watch the cutscene again? Can we not skip? You can't skip cutscenes? I think it was the left stick.
Chris almost had a fucking panic
I was
attack.
mashing the start button. When I hit left stick, it skipped the cutscene. Left stick to the right makes you skip the cutscene.
Yeah, apparently the only thing this gets in All-Stars is the Sonic Rift weapon. That's it.
Can we skip this, please? Yeah. Oh, there's skip buttons hidden by the HUD. I think it's like a prompt you have to bring up and then hit X.
So if you're about to lose, just make sure...
Just restart, yeah, because that was horrible. That was like 10 minutes.
At least the track doesn't look too bad to remember.
I farted. I'm sorry.
Like, have fucking mercy, man.
At least it's almost instant.
You fart?
Yeah.
I don't know how they expect you to turn
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't. You can't. It's just an AI only thing.
It's a fucking random chance.
I want an item. I want to get into first. You get punished for being in last because everyone takes the items because they got to them first.
Isn't that Mario Kart?
Yeah. But that, at least that is more fair. Alright then.
Alright.
Off to a great start. Oh! Then nudge me one more time, Buster Brown.
Fudge me one more time, Walter White. There's a new map hat in town.
Yeah, maybe I should try nudging like that. Hey, it worked. This is shovelware.
You want me to try?
Yeah, I can't do this. Like, this is not for me. It's not for anyone, but like...
The fact that this was like called the best racing game of all time when it came out. Could you imagine if Mod came into the game?
Remember when Sakurai was like, when you get hit in games, you want to like know what hit you. Yeah, this game doesn't have any of that.
Remember when Sakurai was making Smash and he was like, I could picture Mod dancing. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know if you noticed what happened there, but my character, like, Sonic Adventure fucking glitched over there. Wrong button. This game plays like I would imagine having sex in the walk-in and then having the cream pie freeze inside you on the way out. That's how this game feels to play.
Having sex in the walk-in and freezing your sperm and freezing your eggs.
When they thought a human might be there.
Frozen human.
Frozen human.
I'm glad he's in there and we're out here.
Frozen human, frozen cumin.
Frozen coming? That's what happened, yeah. Frozen
That's
coming.
what happened. Isn't that essentially just what incubation is?
Yeah, frozen coming.
Frozen coming. Your laundry's done.
Oh, I better go. Oh man, I missed that. I'll watch the stream. Nice.
Damn it. I barely fucking scratched the surface.
So that's a shortcut there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just like, because it goes down, it's hard to see until you're passing it.
This sucks, man.
These, like, obstacles are so horribly made. Like, they're just obstacles for the sake of being obstacles. Well, Mario Kart at least had things that made sense.
Yeah, like the whole game became an obstacle.
Yeah, like oil slicks on the track. And
I was referencing the fact that the only games are impossible to buy.
Unless you stream them on the NSO.
Yeah.
Actually, you just get one of them on the NSO, 2 others with the NSO expansion. Double Dash is still only available on GameCube.
Really?
Yeah. Never got re-released.
That's lame.
Mario Kart DS is available on a dead platform. That was sex. You're out of the map, that's not sex anymore. That was pull out.
That was pull out, you said?
That was edging.
That was gooning.
I feel like my fart came from those last 2 lunchers.
This
and
sucks.
back and forth.
This
Yeah, I
game.
think the shortcut's right there. Try it out before you restart. Yeah, there you go. I love it. It really got you had 2 places though. That's fun.
Fuck this! This shit's so annoying.
Second worst game of all time in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, Marker Free and
Wow.
I also watched a Digino Gaming video on how the creators of Mark of Cree almost made a Watchmen game, and I'm so glad that got canceled. They were like, we were so proud of your work on Mark of Cree that we want you to make the Watchmen game.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
At least we know that the people who made Watchmen have no class.
I think it was around the time the movie came out.
Was the movie any good?
I don't know, I haven't seen it. It was on Netflix and then they took it down. Like they always do. So maybe I'll just have to catch it when it's back, but I also don't know. I don't know if I saw my mom's Netflix. Probably not.
Fucking babies!
Like, this isn't polished.
This isn't possible.
That's the problem with unpolished games. Like, sometimes that's it. You just can't do anything.
This is PS3 era, the worst era of Sony.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. PS4 is kind of bad.
It just has a lot of ports.
But the games that came out were way
Thank
more...
you for Provab Heart. You was at Epcot, Chris.
Oh, I was looking because you were reading it. I wasn't looking at the game.
Oh, the video evidence.
Providing you was at...
Proving. I bet that's what it says with the heart out of the way. Yeah.
Proving you were at Epcot?
Yeah.
Huh?
And the best ever, I used the video evidence. So like, oh, there's video evidence of me at Epcot.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. This is where I was making the joke that I shot because I think it was, I forget which other chat member it was who said he was in Florida.
Nublitz?
Maybe. And I was like, I was in Florida around that time too. We probably saw each other, and you probably stepped in my droppings. And you're like,
Oh,
what are you talking about?
yeah. And I was like, oh, what droppings? What are you talking about shooting?
Yeah. And I used the video. I didn't use the audio, but my dad was like, all right, Chris, come on. Because I'm like standing there and I can't hear him, so I'm just standing and as people are walking everywhere.
Why don't I remember that edit?
Were you listening to the video?
I was watching it.
You're in first.
Shut
What's the first
up.
lap? You're in last. You're in last. Stay in last, please.
Where is it?
There it is. Oh,
A very cute and small Chris. You haven't changed a bit.
yeah. I even cut my hair like last week, so it looks like it did in the video. It was all for the bit. No. It's the pharmacy.
For
I'm just-
what?
I don't know. They called earlier. They didn't pick up. Well, just pick up now. What?
Fuck! Come on! Come on, man!
It's just like an automated thing. Like I didn't even pick it up this morning, and they just call again. It's just like they enrolled me in automatic like prescription refill, and I don't want to do that because I don't need it refilled yet. So I don't want to have to go and pick up like a shit ton of fuck
For what? Oh,
for my
thyroid?
prescription. Yeah. I still have so many left before I need to renew it, and they constantly. Well, like I think like a week or two ago they called and I declined. Like it's just an automated thing, and they called this morning. I didn't pick it up, and they left a message that was 1 second long with nothing in it. And they just called again. Oh god, I'm sorry. I can't help it.
How am I supposed to focus on racing?
I know, I'm sorry. I'm ruining everything. If only that Rite Aid didn't turn into a Walgreens, things probably would have been better.
Yeah.
You know Rite Aid has declared bankruptcy?
No! I mean, I believe you, but...
Nice, the shields actually work. I really hope they make these races easier because you have to come in first. That's wishful thinking. It scares me that that platform moves and you can't tell, like, where it is.
No! Ah!
It's right there.
Oh!
We surpassed my initial expectations.
Did you see me fucking physically gyrate when I was about to lose?
Yeah.
Jesus.
11 useless, pointless items unlocked that we're not even gonna touch. Sorry.
The developers are laughing at us right now.
Yeah. They're still playing this? Like, people played this on the PS Vita or P? Whatever it came. I think it was PSP. Like, imagine that.
And if you
It
put
was
it
so
on
much
some,
fun.
if you put it on some really thin bread, it would be called the PS Pita. And if you were married to that one girl from Family Guy, she would call you PS Pita.
Oh my god, I got Modnation Racers and it sucks.
Hey Lois, do you want to play something that sucks?
Oh.
Fuck.
You know, Biff, you're getting up there in age. Like, it would be a shame if you just died one day, because then, you know, your wife, instead of going to your funeral, she'd be at my house celebrating with my wife that you're dead. Well, you know, Gary, you're kind of young, so there's still a chance that your parents might have to bury you.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm writing better dialogue than they can. Why is he talking about third grade schoolgirls? Oh, that's all I saw.
What?
He was with a third grade schoolgirl yesterday.
And he's celebrating it?
Yes.
That's fucking disgusting.
And ignore the crack.
You about to fart on the case?
E-rating.
Uh-huh.
With third grade schoolgirl jokes like that?
What? Get your face to stop scrunching.
Is that your job?
Yeah.
You have the patent face scrunch.
Oh my fucking god! It's like
Can you
a
change
fucking
the size of the heart, portion it to the Chad, depending on how you zoom in the
I
page?
told you. I've already told you.
I've never brought this up. I'm bringing it up for the first time. How could you already tell me this was never brought up before?
You've asked
Valley
me
of
if I
Boredom?
could do anything with the heart. I said I looked through all the settings and I
No,
cannot.
I'm saying, like, if you change the zoom in on the page, like,
No, it
change the
just
size
makes
of
the heart bigger. We do it at your house. How do you not know that?
Because I haven't really thought about it. You know, some things you just don't think about till it just kind of dawns on you.
Yeah, like your inevitable death.
Yeah.
The sweet, sweet release of death. Oh!
That looks
That's
like
a
cool
lot
area
drop.
down there.
Huh?
It looks like a cool area down there. Do you have to place just third? I needed no words.
This game is so stupid.
You know, they're like, oh, the game suffers from screen tearing, the game suffers from input lag. Just, this game suffers.
This game makes me suffer. Fuck the screen tear. This game makes me want a skin tear.
I'm doing some ass tear.
I don't know if I have to get in third. I also can't see the track.
They should make an invisible racetrack in a game.
No, they shouldn't. What? Me and you can't even stand.
They should also make a track where you have to avoid the track and, like, stay out of the bounds.
You know what's bad when I think? You know what's bad when I think?
Yeah.
No, you know what's bad when I think Jack X is a better Macer.
That was like Franz Ferdinand walking out of the sandwich shop and getting
I
assassinated.
thought he was on a boat.
No, sandwich shop. He decided not to buy the sandwich, and that's why he died.
Did you say our hoagies weren't worth it? World War. Silly Chris. Franz Ferdinand's is a band.
Yeah.
Come on. I thought you were the cultured one.
World War I started, and it was like, this fire! And that's like the Boston Massacre.
Huh?
That's how the Boston Massacre happened. Someone shouted fire because there was a building on fire, and then the firing squad fired.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wait, no, you're not.
Like, wars happen over misunderstandings. Sounds about right.
Is that the whole thing behind the shot heard around the world? Is that it was an accidental shot?
I forget what the shot heard around the world was.
It's the shot that started the, fuck. What the fuck is it called? The war that happened in the Americas.
Civil War?
Civil War, yeah. Essentially, I believe it's the Civil War. Essentially, a single shot was fired by one side, but nobody knows who actually fired the shot.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting, like, backstory for the country.
Mm.
This one's gonna go in the history books as the
Like a
time
shower
that
around the
you
world.
got in a 10th place.
Nice.
Not nice.
Airborne.
Airborne. Richard said this game just needs a Rainbow Road. When you get the guns out, you know it's ready to go. I hate how skinny my arm still looks. Like, when I'm working out, I see the muscle, I'm like, oh, that's great, whoa, look at you. When I'm not working out, I see nothing. I am, actually. This is a horrible... Fucking... I can't see anything! What is this?
I think there's more important things happening the wrong way.
There's fucking wars going on in the world right now. We're doing this? Are you kidding me? There's a guy that's been on, like, Facebook or whatever, and every time Death Metal makes a post, he goes, I think of all the horrors happening in the world, and you guys are talking about this. You're a bunch of fucking scumbags. You don't... It's like, what the hell happened to you, man? His wife is definitely diddling his brother. Like,
Yeah.
that's the kind of vibe I get. Is she still diddling him, or, like, can I have my turn? There's so much important shit happening in the world. Like, you still haven't gone and seen the new Ninja Turtles movie. I still haven't seen the Ninja Turtles movie, by the way.
Me neither.
You wanna go see the Ninja Turtles?
Not really.
What? Isn't it based on the 80s shit?
Loosely?
What do you mean loosely? Isn't it the same world?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're the one that told me about it.
Did I?
Yes! You're like, Seth Rogen wrote a Ninja Turtles movie. And you're like, I have no hope because Seth Rogen's not funny. I lost my power up.
This is war, such passion.
So if I look, now I'm gonna. This shit sucks.
What? It's like pulling the camera from where you restarted back to the start of the track every time. You get the timing right that time. The items won't respawn until you've already passed them. They do it on purpose. I'm gonna try to see if we can rebind. Are you done?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh god, Jimmy. I'm so glad if there's anything we don't have to finish, it's this. Ooh, did I did it? What the hell did that say?
This guy did it. Oh, it's not on my account. Ah!
Switch accounts. It's so easy. Just go on the top right and then switch the account.
I don't want to.
Why not?
There's no way
We
this
can
guy...
get flagged for ads.
Huh?
We can get flagged for ads.
I don't
You
think-
gotta go earlier in the video.
This looks like the one we were just on.
I
Yeah.
can't tell. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Richard...
I'll refrain from making a short bus joke.
A what?
A short bus joke, because that's what he's making right now.
Let's just, So I have to do this. So Richard, this is a seamless cut. This is still our gameplay. Don't let anyone make you think it's not. Hold on.
Finally, a vehicle for us.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, there's no sound.
Yeah.
You gotta unmute the TV.
Yeah, I know. It really
I'm
wants
the
us to
Valley
watch
Board.
the Fusion collab.
We also turn subtitles off in the game, so we don't have to hear. We don't have to see what
Hold
they're
on,
saying.
let me-
either.
That's us.
Yeah, we gotta make over in 2 seconds.
I gotta click on that. Oh,
What are you
hold up,
doing?
Hold up.
Or just in audio levels. Yeah.
There we go. Ready? I'm playing the game. Look at me. I'm doing it.
I'll join you.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
We're gaming just like they do on the TV
Yes.
shows.
He said, "Of course it's your gameplay. I would never doubt you." Dude, I just can't.
I've never had such a trustworthy friend such as you, Richard. You just accept us for who we are.
Yeah. I swear to God, if this guy can't beat this, and he gives up like the Jack,
Yeah.
like the Jack X walkthrough.
I like how you're referring to yourself in the third person now, as if Connor was referring to you.
What do you mean?
This guy.
What?
Like, I can't believe this guy, like,
Oh.
is the best. That shit is going in the histories.
That drip should know in the history books, Tristan.
Honestly, we should give up on games more often and just do this.
No, it's just I can't anymore. Like, we put this off for weeks because we just didn't want to play it,
And nothing's changed.
and nothing's changed.
Second worst game of all time.
Also, just shout out. We're
For
gonna
another
shout
Chris
out
West
to
for
this
that
guy
podcast.
after because I shit on reaction videos and this isn't. But like, just shout out to this guy for actually doing the impossible.
Yeah. And that I feel bad for you.
And again,
For, like, taking the time to learn the
if
game.
they ever, if anyone ever actually came out and said, "Listen, I don't want you using my footage," I would take it down.
And I just take somebody else's.
Yeah. Well,
And
no,
then I'll
I
just repeat the process.
Richard said, "Wow, you're both so good. Dark Souls Saga completely hitless next." No. Essentially, every time you get hit, you restart the game.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'll
Perfect
do it on
for
that PS1 demake.
That's why I like TASs. TASs are like funny to watch. I'm actually I gave up on the whole Echo series. I tried playing the second game the other night,
Echo series?
like Echo the Dolphin.
Oh yeah, no, that game's way too fucking hard.
I didn't even beat the first one. I just used passwords to advance to every level because it's just cryptic, and like it looks cool. The music's really good on the Sega CD, but like I tried the second one and it's just the same stuff. Like they add more mechanics to it, like a 3D segment where like it's like Finding Nemo where you're like the camera's behind you, like a Echo's ass game.
Echo's ass game.
But it's still just, you don't know what you're doing. Like, hang on 1 second. Mom, like, bothers me sometimes.
Oh, The best part about this.
Yeah. But like the whole game, the way they created difficulty for the Echo games is just, we're not going to tell you anything. Figure it out yourself. You don't know where to go, you don't know what to do, and you just have to do things in a certain sequence, and that's just how you beat the game.
So I've been in the first Echo the Dolphin. I'm trying to... way back in the day.
Okay.
And on an emulator where I can slow down gameplay. That's how I beat a lot of things. That final boss in Zelda Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Connor was playing it, and he was like, I can't beat it. And so I took the emulator and I slowed down the game. So every time he teleported, I could just, like, move to the right spot. And then I would speed it up again. Yeah. So I did beat the first one. I never played any of the other ones, if there is other ones.
There's only 3 in total.
There's 3? Okay.
Yeah. The Dreamcast one I hear is the worst one.
I'm trying to think about your mindset of starting the first level being like, wow, this is like a nice peaceful water area. I wonder what the code for the last world would be. And then you go into like the alien fucking mothership and like, what a fucking juxtaposition.
It's very cool. Like, it's almost like a horror game. Didn't we do this? I remember this. It's very similar to one we already did.
Yeah, well, there's certain aesthetics because you can only create levels in certain aesthetics.
But the second one is just that again.
Really?
Yeah, there's more, I guess, diverse levels. They do some really cool stuff. I didn't even get to it, but like you can swim into the sky, where the aliens like link the sky to space, and like it's like floating segments of water, like that level in Mario Galaxy. So you have to swim through pipes of water. So if you fall out, you die. Don't know where to go or what to do. That's Tristan on every game.
Yes. There's a lot of stuff I like. So, Grant said last time I played Ocarina was like a decade ago at this point. But there's a lot of stuff I'm like misremembering, and it makes me feel weird. Like, I remember there being a sculpture in the tree outside of Zelda's castle. There's just not.
Well, it depends on the time of day.
I know, but it's not there. Like, even the walkthrough never mentions it.
Or it depends on the timeline, like the past or the future. Well, Zelda's castle.
Yeah, Zelda's castle is completely different later on.
Yeah. Gone. With a lot more swearing, of course, Reggie says. He's fucking up, and he's still in first.
Yeah, I don't know how he does
Showing off that he has the time to spare. Like, no one's even caught up to him. Oh, they're coming. Like, I even read through the manual of Echo 2, and it's like, for every problem, there's a solution. Like, there is always, blah, blah, blah.
There's always blah,
like,
blah,
every
blah.
obstacle, like, does have a solution you just have to figure out. And, like, no, don't try to don't persuade me like that. It's literally like, okay, touch this glyph, now, swim all the way across the level to touch this glyph, and then go back to the first one, and then back to the second one, and that's how you win. So instead, I just gave up immediately, found a TAS, and it was funny, because he's just swimming really fast through the entire level, and there's just no context to what's happening. Just like he's traveling through time, and now he's talking to these aliens, and like he like clipped through the level, just going ape shit, like the camera, like in Sonic, and then the level's done. Still, the Mario 64 TAS, 120 stars, is like the most entertaining thing. The fact that he gets the wing cap and is immediately flying at full speed, like faster than you can even go in the game.
You know,
and he's flying upside down. Like, he flipped Mario upside down flying.
You know what my favorite part about that is?
What?
The 8 red coins and, whatever the fuck the first water stage is. With the submarine.
Oh, yeah,
how he's jumping off all the walls. It's insane.
Yeah, no submarine there, just...
Woo! 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 I was like, what? How do you think people are reacting to the new Mario voice?
I don't know. I don't want to, like, give it away.
What do you mean?
I just want to, like, play it for myself, not anytime soon, and then find out for myself.
I think it's kind of funny that Wonder and Superstars came out in the same week.
Yeah. On purpose.
I think there was communication between both. I don't see a reason they wouldn't release a new 4-player Sonic and a new 4-player Mario all at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it's had to have been internally planned. What would have been cool is a collection of both of them. Like, you can, like, for a discounted price, you get both games, and you get, like, Sonic stuff in Wonder and then Wonder stuff in Sonic. That would have been cool.
Mm.
That way people could be like, it's like a crossover, smart man. He's a smart man because he thought of it. I think Mario should do that.
Mm.
I mean, fucking... Didn't Mario have some stuff in Monster Hunter?
Sonic, I think, did. Rename this right now.
The finale?
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause it's for the finale.
What?
Like, that's unavoidable.
Yeah, the professional just got hit with it. It's unavoidable.
It's the worst obstacle of this game is the gameplay itself.
I mean, since part 1, we haven't been having fun. Like,
yeah.
It's just a sad time. It's just upsetting. The thought of having to play this more was like stressing me out. That's why.
That's something you want to take a break from and come back to after a while. It's like a bad relative
We
that lives on
literally-
the other side of the country.
We literally did 2-3 races.
That was cool. That was kind of sick.
What
What,
did he
I
do?
just saw.
What did
he
he do?
got hit, like stun locked. 2 other racers fell off, and he like glided across like the rim of the track.
I wish you would glide across my
I
ring.
knew it was coming.
I have a little thing we could do after this.
No, there's like a few videos I want to put on after.
Well, I'm saying like a little streamer.
Streamer.
I might just add it.
Streamerino.
I might just add it to this.
It's like defying fate.
So, just to get a hint of the game, we can't play it nor translate it, but I was gonna put on like a little video of showing off Doko demo Issyo.
What's that?
It is Toro's game on the PlayStation 1. But the thing is, it's not translated, there's no fan translations, and there's no way to play it in America.
Yeah.
So I found a 30-minute video where it's like, just shows a bunch of stuff, and it's like, that's good enough to like, show up for both of us.
In that case, like, certain games are still English friendly, like, you don't need to know Japanese to really play it, but then there's most games are, like, text heavy.
Doko demo is very text heavy.
Like, even
Or
if the gameplay isn't, like, an RPG... Like, RPGs, forget it. There's no way you can really play them without knowing the language. I mean, I beat Mother 3 in Japanese, but, like... And I will attempt Mothers 1 and 2, which will be way harder, because Mother 3 has symbols, like, icons for the items. But I will even accept the challenge of beating the first 2 in Japanese. But there are a lot of games, like, that I do want to actually get cartridges of that are totally in Japanese and, like, play through them, because, like, you can get through them just fine. There's so many games too, like, that are voice acted that, like, were voice acted in English, and many of them didn't even come out in America. Like Sin and Punishment is one. It's all English voice acted, but the menus are the only thing that are in Japanese. So that was
why it's
why,
on NSO?
yeah, because it was so easy just to switch the menu text over and the subtitles. Resident Evil originals were never Japanese dubbed, as far as I know.
Lore.
Then there's just so many other games that never came out in America, like, at all, that are Japanese only, or English text, English dialogue.
Get to know each other. Go on, graffiti this wall with your face.
Don't mind him. He's just some insane psychiatrist.
This frame rate is unstable.
Well, it's his video. It's not the game.
I don't know, he's probably playing it on a bad PS3. Or no, the best PS3 can't even handle this.
Just like a strophe.
This guy's face is kind of funny. This is like, oh, okay, I saw the teleportation. These look like GameStop characters on the...
Yeah.
Nothing comes close to the kid in Hot Shots 1, but still, like, these are kind of GameStop scum. He was exact. That's where he came from.
Did you ever put the comparison up on the
I think
best
so.
of?
I think I did. And we started to be like, he's like our friend. Like I forget, it was like can't go wrong when he's here.
I'm so fucking excited for some of the best stuff's coming up. Just the rest of Street Fighter thing and Rafa, Last of Us Part 2, and nothing else.
Oh, Grains is soon.
Oh, PlayStation Move.
Yeah.
You gotta keep the subway bit, dude.
Yeah.
It's a whole oh.
That's okay. And they were like, "Oh, that's cool. It's gonna be like a train, like."
Yeah, we're looking for a subway, but no, there's just an actual subway.
The guy just nonchalantly is like, "Yeah, the subway."
Because we hadn't done the stage yet. That
Yeah.
clarifies it's a subway.
I think we're making jokes, and it's like, "Oh, no."
Didn't Uncharted 2 also have like a subway
Yeah,
thing where there was
they had a whole like thing, the subway, and then Infamous 2 had actual subways.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
What the did Sony partner with Subway?
Yeah, they had, in 2011, I think they had like a whole thing going, and then they got hacked. That was one of the first big hacks happened.
Hey, there's a pot bead.
I'm gonna push you off the top of the building and kill you. Mark of create better dialogue.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
I'm gonna follow you to the bathroom, go under the toilet, so every time you shit, I can put it back in you. Why can't they get creative again?
I know.
Hashtag make insults creative again.
Yeah.
There was a thing I was watching where she was like, "No, don't eat me, Mr. Wolf," and the wolf like is all feral, like, and then he goes, "Actually, you just happen to be a part of my diet, so I'm gonna need you to stop fussing now." It was just like, what happened to comedy like this?
Because then there's like the groups of people who think that insults and like humor has to always like go to like race and sexuality. And,
Oh
like,
my god!
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ!
Like it always has to take like the race, gender, sexuality, like sexism turn, and they get all pissy when that's not allowed anymore. But like, I don't know, your shit going up the ass joke, like anyone could say that.
Who's that offensive to?
Yeah, just people who study that kind of stuff. I don't know.
This smell's gonna
It's
stain my
it's
house.
bad.
This
yeah.
is horrible.
Hey, remember the time you shat and it smelled so horrible in here?
Wait, what?
Remember like when you shat and the whole living room smelled and like I couldn't come in?
Wait, really?
I think it was the last Modnation stream.
Really?
Just keeping the tradition going.
Oh, this is worse than anything you've ever done to me. You getting me ISS was better than this.
There's just nothing you could do. There's no such thing as a perfect run in this game unless you turned all enemies and hazards off. And then you're just racing by yourself, and then you're just feeling nothing.
That's just multiplayer Mario Kart alone.
Everyone pulls over and lets you have fun by yourself.
And since you feel like you want to own the track, enjoy it alone, dick shit.
It's like time trial.
Oh my god, man. What?
I'm sorry.
That's just an egg sandwich?
No egg sandwich. Croissant stuffer has ham and Swiss in it.
I hate ham.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking hate ham. I can't fucking stand ham. Lily loves it. She's always like, yay, ham. I can't.
Speaking of Lily, has she made you watch that Disney 100-year thing yet?
No?
The studio thing?
The one where all the Disney people are together?
Yeah.
No. I've seen clips of it, but no.
It's only 8 minutes. I like it. I think it's worth watching, but she's going to make you watch it eventually, so just wait for that occasion.
Why would you think she would make me
She's
watch?
the Disney person. Like, she's like, we have to watch all the Disney. So I can't believe you haven't seen this yet. I'm going to put it on right now.
I don't think she's been like that for a little bit.
Really?
She doesn't bring up any Disney shit with me, at least.
That and Studio Ghibli.
I want to rewatch all Studio Ghibli, though, so.
But it was misleading because, like, on Disney Plus it says 13 minutes. No, it's 8 minutes, and then 5 minutes of credits for all the languages.
I just know they have a really sappy
doesn't be-
scene about him looking at Walt Disney and being
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was kind of like silly.
It's what I wanted to do with Blasto. Like, they just
Yeah.
stole my idea.
It doesn't beat Roger Rabbit, but like it's still kind of nice because it's like everyone together, like the good and the bad. But like the CG characters and the animated characters together, like Roger Rabbit looked better.
I think they tried to mimic all the art styles of all of them.
Well, what they did is like they actually just ripped animation and voice clips from the movies. Except for like the voice actors who are still alive, they like had them come back, and all the CG characters like new animation. So like Peter Pan, it's them actually just flying through the studio and like just reusing the voices from the movie.
I would have liked it more if they tried to reanimate it.
And like the three fairy godmothers, not the fairy godmothers, but like the three color ones from.
Now, you could either be talking about the three color ones as the girls in the green, the red, and the blue,
Yeah.
or you could be talking about the three color ones from that race of shit from Dumbo. You choose which grave you want to die on.
The crows weren't in it. Dumbo himself was in it for like 2 seconds. But yeah, the three like sister ones, and they changed the color of the Disney studio, but it's just like reusing the lines and everything from the movie.
Is Ursula there?
Yes.
I honestly thought it would have been more charming if they actually animated the old characters exactly the same way, like drawing out cells and stuff like that. I know it would have been a lot of work, but it's fucking Disney. You're telling me they don't have the money to pay people to do that? There are people who still do that.
That's how like most of it is, and then at the end when like they do a group photo, then it's like all new stuff. So like Winnie the Pooh's in it, of like Christopher Robin and all them they're trying to pull him out of the picture that they all jumped out of because he's stuck in it. But then at the end, they're all like, it's new animation of them like gathering for the photo, and like they reuse the movie like clips for pulling him out. But then like Winnie the Pooh, they all sing "When You Wish Upon a Star" at the end, and like.
Was there a bunch of fucking camels in this guy's way?
Yes. And they got Jim Cummings like Winnie the Pooh to like sing part of "When You Wish Upon a Star," and that was like it was nice too.
Winnie the Pooh voice actor.
Yeah, I think he's like the second one. Like they've only ever had 2.
The one from Blood and Honey.
From what?
Blood and Honey.
Is that the horror movie?
Yeah, that apparently was so bad. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, no.
I have zero interest.
It was nice, like that. All like the Disney Renaissance like voice actors for the most part are still alive too. So like it was nice to hear like all the princesses from that era like sing "When You Wish Upon a Star" together.
Oh, so they got people back if they could.
Yeah, so like Gaston came back.
Gaston.
Yeah, Gaston.
Got milk.
They archived Robin Williams for Genie. He just has like one line.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I heard they were doing a thing with Genie for like some new kind of Aladdin short, but instead of using new voice clips for Genie, they were gonna use the outtakes. Some of the outtakes as the clips they use. They were like, just to be clear, we're not using AI. I feel like AI is just... I don't know, the guy's already gone.
Yeah.
And there's so many people looking for work. Just give a new person work. AI is just making more people's jobs obsolete.
Yeah.
In an economy where apparently we're already worried about everyone losing their job. Although I do think they should start replacing CEOs with AI before they start replacing employees. Because, like, what are they doing?
Yeah. They get paid billions of dollars to sit on their ass and go golfing.
At least you have us handle all the grunt work.
Yeah.
I'd work for a robot. Never mind, I'm not going to make that statement on there. On air. I can't believe I just said that. On air. I'm always on air. Because it composed the entire world. Except outer space, there's no air.
Yeah, no air out there.
There's no air out there. I did not turn my camera over there or out there and there's no air. When there's no air, there's my camera ain't over there. I can't imagine this guy played this for 4 hours straight without feeling fucking bored. Like fucking excruciatingly bored. I think this guy's just a fucking trooper.
This game is giving me motion sickness.
It is?
Yeah, like I'm starting to get like the
Don't
feeling
look.
in my head.
Don't look. Just chill and talk to me. It's okay.
You couldn't even finish first. I don't blame him.
This YouTuber's a loser.
Il Shatner.
Il Shatner. I wonder when this was recorded, if the online still worked for him. Should I just boot up the video for Doko demo and just be like Modnation Racers finale plus Doko demo Issyo? Mount Pain. Shinra Tensei.
It's like Mount Rushmore, but with his head. Or that's just the Hidden Leaf Village mound.
Richard said it's probably not even him playing. He probably stole it from someone else. The nerve.
Just like already assuming that's what happened. The nerve.
Bro. Oh,
It's not skipping anymore.
no.
Skip please.
No.
The skip please button
The
isn't
skip
working.
please button isn't working. The The Mount Pain is the has two sister mountains called No Pain and No Gain.
No grain.
No grain. Ratchet, would you like to meet the grain flavor king? This is the fucking same joke every time. It's always someone backing their fucking ass up. That's it. That's every time.
Let's see if he gets the timing down.
What was the MSRP of this game? Because I couldn't imagine it's more than $9.99.
How does he get the launch start?
Because he bought the dungarees.
It's probably DLC.
Pay money, you get boost to start.
Yeah, you think paying money per shot is good?
I wish
Pennies per shot.
this was like Sonic Riders, where you run out of gas and you have to push your car.
Yeah.
Something about Shadow with the bike, when he's like running next to it like this, is very amusing. Sonic Riders is a good game.
I know, this is like my dropping point for the series.
Didn't Heroes come after that?
No.
No. Sonic Riders, if they taught you the mechanics better, I feel like you would have liked a lot more. But they don't teach you the mechanics. That's the problem. They kind of throw you in blind and expect you to just know what you're
Oh,
doing.
like Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah. But like we did the challenges, unlocking the extra like the Sega carnivals and stuff. Like that's all awesome.
I remember doing the Sega Carnival.
Meaning you did all the shit,
Yeah.
and then they made Zero Gravity
And Free Riders.
in Free Riders.
I like the theme song of Free Riders. Called Free. Yeah, that one.
Is it Crush 40?
I don't think they
so.
made it, but they did a cover of it. They would often like that's how they like got phased out of the Sonic games. Is like they wouldn't write the main themes, but they would do a cover of them.
Bro, whoever did the first boss fight song for Sonic Frontiers is a god. It's so good. All the boss music's really good, but
Are they all the lyrical songs?
yeah.
I went through like the Frontiers soundtrack. There were like a few songs that I really liked that sounded like Genesis style, and I found out those were done by a very old Sega composer. He's the one that did like Outrun and all the arcade games. Like they brought him back just to do a few songs for Frontiers.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of nice. Like I saw his name, like really, he worked on this, but then it all makes sense.
I couldn't imagine you putting the main themes on your phone, like the world themes, but I do really like the world themes. Especially how there's like 100 versions of each depending on where you are in the story, so you're not just listening to the same song over and over again.
Yeah.
They share the same leitmotif, but that's it. Especially the third island, Kronos Island songs. Oh god, they were so good. Clive and Wrench's soundtrack isn't online. I'm wondering if I should upload them, or if that's gonna just tank my channel, if the guy that made it's gonna, like, strike it down. So I don't know if I would. I might just record it myself and just take it that way.
That's what I've had to do.
He sells an OST of the game, but it doesn't have every song in it.
I hate that when they do like select songs, just the main ones. That's about right.
I can't believe I just watched the professional screw himself and then restart. I can't believe I just watched a professional screw himself.
And eat his own pussy at the same time.
And eat his own pussy at the same time. This looks so annoying.
Did he just restart?
Looks...
Hang on. Did he restart the level?
Yeah? What?
I wasn't paying. I just blacked out because I can't watch this. It hurts my eyes. But like, did he restart? Like,
Yeah,
he lost and restarted.
He had to restart.
You gotta include the whole experience of the game.
Yeah, it's like I said in Street Fighter, we save our defeats and we save our victories.
Yeah.
We ain't no bitches here.
That's it, like when you're stuck in a game and you like find a video, but they do the whole level perfectly, so they don't really help you with what you're struggling with. At least it's okay. He reset here, so I know it's hard.
At least he doesn't make me feel that I'm that inferior. Bro, my vision blurred for a second. I think I'm blacking out. I think this game is making us sick.
It wasn't like when you were playing and I was watching. Just this video is like it's. I'm feeling like you get like that pressure in your head. It's like disorientation. Is this almost over?
I don't know. I couldn't imagine. This is like the third to last race. It's just, why play a racing game when you're just going to be on the floor the whole time?
Every time I look up, he's out of his bus on the floor.
I didn't even see that. I mean, I'm out of my bus on my floor. Yeah, saved it. Nailed it. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, crack it, fix it, quick upgrade it.
Is it waiting for him to land? Oh. At least he didn't go in the water. Don't you dare let up.
He did exactly what he said, and he ended up in the water because he didn't slow down because he got intimidated when his boss was like, "Take your foot off the pedal and you're dead." I bet money against you. You better not. You better lay off that pedal. So usually when you watch a full playthrough, they do perfectly, right? Meaning this game is so bad.
No one can
perfect it.
Yeah. There's no such thing as a speedrunner in TAS. You can't speedrun slow loading times. Like, speedrun, like, don't they put, like, bounties out for speedruns? Like, alright, if anyone can beat this time, like, people see this game and they're like, no. People
put a bounty out on the Spyro mod that came out. It's like the first person 100% it gets like $1,000 or something. The Spyro 3 too. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
That shit's so stupid. Even as a Spyro fan, it's a game that if you don't understand the basics on how to speedrun Spyro, you can't even play it, let alone beat it.
Yeah.
Although I will say there's a Sonic Adventure hack where you can play treetops and something else. There's another stage in the Sonic Adventure engine. And it looks actually pretty interesting. Like, the whole stages were redone for both Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Emerald hunting in treetops just feels real. Like, it feels like it was always meant to be, you know?
Yeah.
That, too, you do need to know some strats, but it's like the spin dash jump strat. Like, stuff that's not that big a deal. But I swear you're going down if I survive. We never watched it!
I know.
Oh, we should
There's
watch
a lot
it.
of. There's a bunch of them.
There's
They're
3.
like- There's 3 glitch ones and then the Big the Cat one.
Well, you don't need to watch the Big the Cat one.
But they're like 10 minutes at least.
I
each.
so fucking want to watch the difference video with you for fucking Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Because it's so interesting, but it's so long.
Yeah.
So I might actually take that guy's advice and only watch it with you in increments. Be like 10 minutes this day. All right, we got to a good stopping point. Let's move on. Let's do
That's
something
what
else.
the
now.
chapter system on YouTube is so good for. You can take a break and just hit the timestamp to go to the next thing.
Well, that Sonic Adventure video itself was the inspiration between me being like, no, I want to make a long fucking video. I want to make a long video and segment it out because I don't want to make like 30 short videos. You know what I mean? I'd rather make 1 2-hour long video than 10 20-minute videos.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to split up best ofs. Like Street Fighter isn't technically split up because Street Fighter 2 is in its own video.
Yeah. Well, the way I thought you were going to do it is put Street Fighter 1 and 2 together because obviously 1 wasn't going to have enough. Street Fighter Alpha 1, 2, and 3 together, and then Street Fighter 3, 1, 2, and 3.
It's just we did Alpha 3 after 3, 1, and 2.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter unless we reference stuff from...
I think we do.
Like in Alpha 3, if we're like, rattle titties!
We probably do, knowing us. Like, we miss Rattle Titties, and then we get to third strike, like, wait, no, we don't. Or no, then we're... Because they all got redubbed.
He doesn't say
we got
Rattle Titties.
redubbed. They got redubbed in third strike, so it's like, wait, Rattle Titties is gone. Now it's just not even fun anymore.
That is a dilemma. I mean, if you feel like mix them all, you can. I don't... It's your channel. I was just saying...
We spent so long on Alpha 3 and Third Strike alone, so they'll probably each be their own.
You could always do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then leave the third.
Yeah,
as
1, 2,
their
1,
own.
2, and then 3, 3.
Yeah. At least split them up into 2 separate videos. Because it's going to take you forever. And then after that, you have Danganronpa. God, that's going to take you so long.
So like that, I'm probably not gonna split up because it's just one game. To be like, oh,
I don't think the best of's going to be as long as you think it's going to be.
Probably not. I'm not like I don't remember too much from it except pool scene.
Where I accuse you of being a fucking liar.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for it just because I was at that point I was so bad with spoiling shit, and now like, I feel like I was a lot better with Danganronpa 2. Like I didn't feel like I didn't spoil anything.
Yeah.
The Danganronpa 1, the very first stream we had someone come in and be like, it's Junko, she's the mastermind behind everything, and I was like, oh fuck it. And I had to keep tiptoeing around it, and I was getting frustrated about it. And I was like, oh, okay, it's fucking Junko. Alright, it's Junko! It's always been her! In Sonic Adventure 1, it wasn't Eggman, it was Junko! Chris McClane, if he takes off the mask, it's Junko! The guy that beat Connor up takes off his mask, it's Junko!
He refused to put on a mask, so he ripped his whole face off and it was Junko.
It became Junko. Junko Enoshima has started another killing game.
Using the help of Giga Gas.
Using the help of Giga Chad. Giga Chad. You were there yesterday when I was like, people were trying to argue that Chad's the strongest Bleach character.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb people. You know, this whole time, it dawned on me while I was at your house yesterday. This whole time I was wondering why people wanted Mega Man X versus Optimus Primal from Beast Wars. I'm like, oh wait, it's because Mega Man X's whole thing is like the animal robots. And getting abilities from animal robots. That's it. That's all they wanted for it. Optimus Primal's technically a monkey. Like, that's all they care about. All Death Battle fans care about is animals and tits. I don't understand. Animal tits sometimes, but like...
Rattle Titties.
I'm gonna comment how everyone feels about Rattle Titties real quick.
He just barely finished third.
A great finish from Tag there. That'll do nicely.
Why would someone in the Discord comment on a complete conversation that had nothing to do with them, I have no input. If you have no input, don't fucking talk.
Don't input.
Don't put any input. You want my input?
Why? Why? If you think I'll suddenly burst into tears admitting that 25 years, 13 days, 23 hours, and 6 minutes ago, Espresso crashed me into the turn 3 wall on this very track, ending my career, you're not gonna get it. Hey, what are you, what the, this is a racetrack, what are you doing? Never hug me. Huggins for Girl Scouts, hippies, and Italians.
Come on. Hug it out. No?
That last scene was very unnecessary. Come on, hug it out. Do Italians hug a lot?
Yeah. Hey, everybody! Yeah.
Hey, Bruno! That's not Italian.
Like the dream I had where they were trying to assassinate, I think, Drake and Josh at a beach resort, and like the Italian family couldn't assassinate them that day because they spent the entire day reuniting and hugging each other and saying hi and socializing.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta clear this.
It was like, all right, everybody, remember, you remember you were like this young and now you're so tall. And like that was it. Like they couldn't get to the assassination.
Are you fucking kidding me? They couldn't get to the assassination because they were too busy hugging it out.
Yeah. That's how my family reunion was. It was so miserable. Like, we packed up all the chairs and tables and then socialized. That's when everyone decided, oh, I got stuff to say now. Because we were all too busy miserably eating cold food when we had the tables set up.
So it was bad, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible.
I don't think I ever asked, did I?
I showed you the pictures of the friggin' sternos held up by the beer cans.
Oh yeah, and you told the story about
The
how
cows,
you
yeah, we lured all the cows.
ordered sandwiches from two different
the
places.
meatballs.
Yeah,
The Swedish people.
from two different places.
We brought 15 pounds of meatballs.
I would have eaten them.
I had a little bit, yeah. None of it tasted good because it was all cold. It really just ruins the whole thing.
What if I had a party? Would you come?
If it rained, no. If you kept it outside.
If it rained, even if it was indoors, I wouldn't go.
He's really GameStop-y. This is it. This is the final boss, I bet. Is he showing
Is
us
he
his ass?
wafting his fart at him? He's outside. The air takes the fart.
The air takes the fart. The air takes the fart. The dairy.
How you doing, nerd? Did you know that the air takes the fart?
Did you know? The air takes the fart. Thanks for watching. Go over to normalwoods.com.
Come over to normalwoods.com and watch some John Tron.
Go to normalwoods.com just so you hear like the wind and the crickets.
Watch some Game Grumps. Does normalwoods.com still exist?
I don't think so. Try it. Watch it be like crypto mining.
It's just a shop now
Oh.
for normal boot stuff. I guess they have 3 shirts. That's the whole website.
They have a whole website to sell you a boots shop to sell you 3 shirts.
And one of them is a pre-order for the Normal Boots logo. When was this made? When was this made? What is the Twitter?
Yeah. Who's even left on it? Like, who are the people up there? At the top, like the description for the Twitter.
Not very often.
This is completionist. Hang on, go back out. Completionist Shane Gill, Peanut Butter Gamer, Chad Tronic, Lady Pelvic, and Proton John.
Who's it? Proton John.
Yeah, he wasn't part of it before.
What the?
I feel like, so most of them left, and then they just brought some other people in.
Why did Proton? Who the hell's Lady Pelvic? I was recently let go and replaced by an AI. God, that sucks, girl. Could you imagine if they replaced our work with an AI? No, it would never work.
Richard can just sample you yelling enough times and you farting enough times, and there you go.
I still can't see why.
And just Connor putting Bear Run on and done.
I still can't figure out why I can't just work from home. Have the robotic hands that just do my job for me with the camera, like
Yeah, with the 5G.
yeah, use the 5G.
Yeah, they say that doctors can perform surgeries across the country. I would not. I'd be like, just let me die.
There are very few cases where I would have an NDR, but like that's one of them. If I would sign an NDR any day if you were like, he's gonna do it over the deep web. Like, no.
I'm sorry, I feel like Bonzi Buddy's gonna intercept and kill me.
Bonzi Buddy?
Remember the purple ape?
Bonzi Buddy?
Yeah. The spyware ape.
Oh yeah.
Adware.
Did
It
you
would
know?
sell your info?
Did you know about that crazy dude that made McPhee, John McPhee?
No.
How he like owned a city and like was the government there?
Really?
Yeah, he was a very paranoid guy, so he hired like a bunch of goons and ran a fucking city down in some island.
It's really giving me... God, I can't look.
Here I thought I got motion sickness. Are you sure you don't just have Modnation racer sickness?
Probably.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. I can't look. I hate to pee.
Go pee. I thought you were gonna hit me with a
Nice elbow here.
don't tell me what to do.
Oh well, there's lots more races in this rookie's future.
It does just sound like Elmo.
Don't stop touching it, kid. The more spins, the better. Hell, except after a hot fudge sundae.
Death battle, Mr. Bean versus Mr. Noodle.
Mr. Bean versus Mr. Newman.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Newman.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean would keep turning his tie around the wrong way. Versus Mr. Ross. Because what would Mr. Ross do when Mr. Bean literally takes a bite out of his ass?
Cooks it up and like he's sitting at the dinner table with his ass on a plate.
That's how
I can see like the bib like setting up. It's like,
Rock's ass.
that would be like a perfect Sprite fight too.
Mr. Rock's ass.
You do like a good impression.
yeah. I could be the AI that takes Ronackets' job.
I don't think you know what an AI is.
Until you become one.
You think you could put your mind
Does that
inside
have
of
a
a
Vin?
computer? Huh?
Vin.
Yeah, Vin Ribbon.
Yeah, he became an AI. And what's his name from Metroid? Adam Malkovich.
His brain was used as an AI, but it's technically not Adam.
Yeah.
And then it gets more complicated if you try to follow the lore of other
Best to just not play Elder.
Huh?
Best to just not play Elder.
That's what Connor says. I kind of want to give it a shot, though. It gets a lot of flack, meaning it's probably good. People like this,
If
Chris.
it's bad, then it must be spectacular.
People like this, Chris.
Yeah, no one knows what they're talking about.
That's why I'll literally give anything a fucking chance. Because people don't know what the fuck they're talking about half the time. Look at him go. Oh wow, what a scissors.
I'll just watch the stream footage.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. I bet it's your TV. Maybe it's just too big for me.
We're a decent distance away from the TV too.
But it's still like almost all of my vision. My field of view.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah, it immerses you, but then that's what can create the motion sickness.
You saw the Mr. Sakurai thing with motion sickness when he was talking about playing driving games. He was like, you know, they. Oh no, it was part of his.
Yeah, you have to
collab.
look far. I'm gonna look far away. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this trick.
Well,
Look at-
it's also he said be a better driver.
It's not helping.
The distance thing.
Yeah.
You looked for 2 seconds.
I give up. I don't want to look at this. Also, the part where when they were playing Street Fighter and like when Sakurai's like, "Oh, to the Hadouken," and then he's like, "Why do you keep jumping?" It's like that was literally just you and me.
Really?
Yeah. Where I play and you're like, "Why do you keep jumping?" Just like do the move.
I hope you enjoy those 11 items, you sack of shit.
That like sums up this entire game. That should have been the quote on the back of the box. Okay, let's look at the loading screens. Emotions with the D-pad.
That's a thing?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Glad the D-pad was of use.
Kiss her.
Kiss your mother. His face.
Like I'll be chiefing for another few years. Oh, come here.
No, this one's all you.
What? No way you made it out of turn 3 without me.
Heard you won. Didn't actually see it myself per se, but was getting constant text updates from my reject assistant. And since you signed a contract that my team of attorneys is gonna sing you honor, this is a win for CM too.
Why?
Richard Short.
Who's asking?
Found your prints all over the bomb that blew up Tag's car.
Oh, someone's getting fired for this.
Guess you wanted the kid on the CM team a little too bad. Guess that partnership bombed.
How's that dotted line looking now, Ricky?
Richard!
If anyone's wondering, that was the PS3 controller getting bashed into my head.
Last time we're ever gonna see these folks.
This newly crowned king of racing has won more than just the championship. He's won our hearts.
Did you just kill him?
He's not breathing.
But with the thrill of victory comes the end.
Now it smells like it doesn't hear.
I was wrong about the tag. Indeed, you are one deserving of the title of Grace Racer. You'll never get it! It is mine! Mine!
How's turn 3 feel now, Struffly?
That was one hard punch.
Death battle?
A staggering turn of events.
What?
Well, folks, on behalf of myself, Biff,
Why did the fire squad?
thanks for tuning in to this season's MRC
They couldn't at least end them with a nice note.
Like they get along.
No. This is a good video, but let's not. Let's see.
Are we really doing it in one stream?
Yes. Doko, Domo, Issyo.
It's not even on YouTube. Like,
Oh,
it took a
Doko.
while. Oh, that's why.
Not OST.
Walkthrough?
I'm fucking. Let's. Just 30 minutes. This. Here you go. This is everything you dreamed.
Yes. Why is it in this, like, window?
I don't know. The aspect ratio of the Sony PlayStation. Where's the plus? What is it called again? Doko. Demo. Issyo. There we go. I hope you can read all this.
Riveting.
Riveting.
Oh, Pocket Station?
Yeah, this is the seller of the Pocket Station. This game also got a remake on the PSP. What the fuck? What is happening? That's not even letters, man. Why is it in English? Please call yourself King. Ketamine? Kiba? Kebab? Richard, take notes. This will be in the finale. Broke out.
This is already way more charming.
It's got a nice aesthetic. It's, you know what it reminds me of? Animal Crossing.
Yeah. PlayStation Crossing.
Animal Crossing came first.
Oh,
you know?
just the cross button.
That's fucked up.
What?
777. Oh no, that's not sevens. It's 4 in Japan. Never mind. You don't fuck with 4s in Japan.
Yeah. Epic.
I said epic. There he is. Can you believe that guy will go on to fight Jack and Dexter? In Sweet Talk, Hieichi Mishima off from a cliff. Sorry, from throwing people off of a cliff. Was it the Hieichi or the
Oh, this is Stink Bug.
where?
And then the table.
Ooh, kill it. Get a paper towel. Flush it down to it. Don't actually. You can't flush paper towels. Smashing it won't do anything. Just pick it up and crush it. Put it in the garbage.
You're chirping at me? No.
Chris thinking the stink bug's communicating. Like, what a revolutionary game. I have a feeling this is where they got the idea of No Face from Animal Crossing.
Oh, Blanca.
Yeah, Blanca.
Blanca versus Blanca. Blanca was not a spirit in Smash. Like,
What was the other Animal Crossing thing, the thing?
Blanca?
What is Spectre Knight doing above him?
I know.
Like, if you're gonna take from games, at least take games from the era you were made in. Jesus. What a criticism that is.
It's Animal Crossing music. Keep it down up there. This is a nice way to just like close out Monday.
Yeah.
Just, let's mellow out.
Let's remember a better time. Is this a real song? All right,
Is this channel gone?
just keep talking, cause
Thanks, buddy.
he comes back in English. I mean, that was a copyright strike waiting to happen. What am I listening to? Dun. This is the stage, I hope you know. Is that the Ocarina of Time? Who? Bro, I said Ocarina of Time and my fucking computer flipped the fuck out.
Just because it's from the it looks like it.
This looks worse than Ocarina. I will say the Switch version of Ocarina, like, you know how they like smooth out the textures and stuff to be like so the models look like as clean as possible. It's a problem in that game because they smooth out the 3D models, but they don't for the art background. So you have these really smooth, clean looking models on top of really blurry backgrounds. It like kind of kills it a little bit.
Ocarina, I like those like 2D backgrounds. Majora doesn't have any of those.
Yeah, because there's no 2D spaces. Did you notice the fun little thing about how Ocarina starts in the top-down perspective to mimic the original Legend of Zelda?
Is that why they do it?
Yeah. I learned that recently from a fucking podcast, and I was like, oh, that's insane. I never thought of that before.
And then you start in Treehouse, so you're like at the top, and you have to go down.
Yeah. Kokiri Forest is really charming.
Yeah.
Just like
It's a nice song. There's like not anything to do there, but you can like go up on the bridge, climb things, pick up rocks.
Yeah, most
teaches
of
you a little bit.
a lot of this game is linked with the Pocket Station because this was the game supposed to link it.
So the player's probably doing all the action on the Pocket Station right now. So like, you're enjoying the game on the Pocket Station while Toro's just enjoying his daily routine.
And this is the day that Toro got fucking arrested
And his
for
frequent streamer miles.
his frequent streamer miles. Could you imagine if they copyrighted the sound of the sirens? Like, you can't stream with those sounds. Could you imagine if we got swatted?
They're not cutting down trees, they're cutting our lives.
They're cutting our lives short, not the trees shorter. Do you see why I found a short video for us to watch for this?
Yeah.
Instead of a long one? Because this is the game. It's meant for small sessions, like Animal Crossing. It's a lot like Animal Crossing. There's daily things you could do, but most of the game is you connect the Pocket Station, you take it out, you do a lot with that, and then you hook it back.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's just coming up or if it's like part of the emulator.
It looks like an in-game graphic.
Why do you put 2 ways that time?
Kebab. I go for a kebab. Kind of a mood for some lamb.
I don't have lamb. I bought pork chops. What?
Just like roll my eyes like.
I had to buy food for the next 3 days.
When I went to buy the steaks that we had last night, there was lamb right next to him. Like, ooh, maybe we get some lamb. But like, so much smaller portions because it's like more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know if Sharky would have liked it. He didn't eat anyway, so I might try lamb. It's more like gaming.
Lamb is good. You've never had shepherd's pie with real lamb?
Not with real lamb. Usually, I think I've had it with like ground beef.
That's not a shepherd's pie.
That has to be lamb.
Uh-huh. Because they call it shepherd because
The lamb.
the sheep.
They herd the sheep to their death.
What is it called with ground beef? There's a different name for it.
If it is, I don't know.
It is 100%. It's called a.
That is like a real doorbell noise. Hang on.
Cottage pie. That's what it's called.
So my family and my friends have been lying to me my whole life. Got it.
Yeah. The only reason I
You
know
remember
that
that doorbell sound?
Gordon
Do
said
you
it.
remember that doorbell sound I just played?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yeah, Richard just said it. Cottage pie.
Ah. You remember the doorbell sound?
Yes, I just heard it.
Give me a second. Where is it?
Ask me if I remember it one more time.
It's a ringtone on my phone.
Keep playing it just to fuck with me.
Get the channel taken down. I never realized that's why it was called shepherd's pie. Because I think I've ever had it with ground beef.
They call it shepherd's pie because it's made with the sheep. Why would they call it shepherd's pie if it has nothing to do with the shepherd?
I don't know, they just ate it. I never considered why they call it that.
Well, words have meaning
Why do they call it ground beef if the beef doesn't come from the ground?
because it's ground up into the.
Yeah, I know. Like it comes from the ground.
You grow it. It's the only beef that
Ground,
comes
it's
from trees.
ground beef. And
How
you mix it with the
disgusting
vegetables.
would it be if you had to pick clumps of beef off the tree? So gross.
I'll make up some like Wonderland story and that's what happens. The vegetables are the animals. I'm going to hunt some carrots, don't mind me.
I'm going to Huntsman carrots.
He's playing my ringtone. Our tour's popular. A lot of people are coming to the door. It's like super show.
I think it's when you have gifts from the thing, he
Yeah.
goes and grabs them.
It's cute.
I wish he just slammed the door shut.
So if anything, the game is the Pocket Station game, and this is just an application kind of running in the background.
Yes. You take the Pocket Station out, you get stuff with it, and then you hook it back up when you're playing this, and you get to view your shut. Your
Like stuff
shit
like
in
this was always a
3D.
cool novelty. It's just in this day and age, like you can't really imagine playing it and having fun, but like this is all you had back then, and it was really cool. Like we have phones now with cameras, but like back in the day, kids had the Game Boy camera, and they just would go around with that.
That shit was cool though.
I can't wait to do Mario Artist and hook the Game Boy camera up to it. First, I have to get a Game Boy camera, and you have to get the Game Boy camera and the transfer pad.
Does it work with your?
Yeah,
That's cool.
it should. I just need all the extra stuff to do it.
Mario
also,
Artist is
also with the
fun.
64 analog thing, like it might make my EverDrive unnecessary if someone makes a core for it to just run emulators on it.
Either way,
But it's also not going to come out for like another 5 years, I bet. Like the fact that they announced the Duo, like the Turbo Duo thing 3 years ago, and it's still not out. They also didn't make a promise on when it was coming out, and like they promised that the 64 thing's coming out next year.
what's the other one?
The Duo, the Turbo Duo. They made a moveset.
Huh?
They made a moveset.
So the funny thing about his moveset is that in All Stars, it's a reference to other fighting games because of his appearance in Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Hmm.
Or sorry, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So he takes moves from Street Fighter, Tekken, Virtual Fighter, Mortal Kombat, stuff like that.
Hmm.
His literal final attack is the Raging Demon.
I wish they got more creative and like took it from this.
It also references stuff, but it's mostly like fighting games. It's also because canonically Toro is a fighting game fan.
Hmm.
That's why when he meets Hiaichi, he's like, well, why are you young? Because the new game wasn't out yet. He hadn't had a chance to play the new game, so he wasn't sure why Hiaichi was young now. I'm not fucking with you. That's canonical. That's so... Because Tekken Tag Tournament 2 wasn't out. DMC Devil May Cry wasn't out. God of War 3 wasn't out. Killzone 3 wasn't out. They got fucked with DMC, dude. You remember what they said to them? They were like, we're not going to let you play or preview the game at all. You have to create your moveset using our beta footage, and that's it. Like the trailer footage and stuff. They had to make a whole character based on fucking trailer footage. That's right, make the scroll speed all the way up.
I think it is just a stock doorbell sound.
You have it.
Yeah, it's on my phone. It was on my first phone, too. It does remind me of like Animal Crossing, where you'd hook the Game Boy Advance up to go to the island. Just like little stuff like that.
You can do that?
Yeah. That's the only way to go to the island. You have to hook a GBA up. And then you have the island, like you can play a little island mini game. And I think you can bring presents into the actual game.
I never heard of that.
I can do it because I have the link cable. Probably works on the Analog Pocket.
Is that just straight sake?
I think so.
I think that's just straight sake.
Yeah.
So he's done one of the two rated M Sony property things. He has now drank, and now he just needs to fuck. Every rated M fucking Sony character either drinks or fucks. Nathan Drake, he has a daughter.
He drinks too.
Kratos,
Drinks and fucks.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Does Kratos drink?
No, but he definitely fucks.
Mm.
He's Greek, of course he drinks.
He just keeps going.
He gets so drunk he starts speaking English.
I wish Americans could be more responsible so drinking doesn't guarantee you a rated M.
You can hear the cars passing by in game.
It's so nice.
What?
Because when we heard cars passing by in Modnation Rages, it also resulted in explosions and lag. Might have to go for some actual shepherd's pie.
Are you're stuck on that?
I just don't feel like making it. I just want someone else to make it for me. Is this like a minigame, like a rhythm thing? You gotta like copy him, like Simon says.
No, I think this is just one of the things he can do.
Because it seems like they're doing inputs to make him do that. Like it's a dance minigame.
Oh, it's like a dragon hand pointing with the middle finger. That's what it is. I thought it was Spectre Knight at first.
Oh, it's his hand.
Yeah. And there's just a real picture of a Japanese dude on this thing.
Straight Japanese guy!
Kebab. The most beautiful girl that I've ever seen with a kebab. When are we gonna watch the entirety of Flight of the Conchords on stream? When are we deciding our channel?
And now get taken.
Yeah. Bro, I remember I used to, when we were watching the show legally, they had it in this really shitty square window because of the aspect ratio of the show, and so I literally went out of my way to pirate it after that. I had already found a way to watch it legitimately, and I couldn't because it was in such bad quality. So I was like, pirate it full 1080p. How can they do it, but official sources not do it? That doesn't make any sense to me. It's green, it'll grow. I hate having a sore throat, man. I'd rather throw up than have a sore throat.
But doesn't throwing up irritate your throat?
Yes.
Wow, the eating animation in this looks better than the Animal Crossing one.
Oh.
The eating animation is better.
Then
It just ate meat off a bone.
And what?
Animal Crossing, where the fruit just shrinks. Or the chow fruit as well.
I love chow fruit.
Especially when they don't eat it and they throw it.
And they're like, man, fuck your shit.
I would rather base his moveset off of this.
I was actually like, this is exhausting.
It's like smooch 'em shape up, but like more intense.
I wish we got like a cam for that.
Mm.
Cause we were doing all the workouts.
Yeah.
Like we were on both couches and we were like, that was the beginning of me working out. Is that right? What is that?
I'm scared it's gonna like go down your throat and get lodged one of these days.
That's what the uvula's for. That way, if it gets lodged, I just die.
Just die right there. There's no choking.
It's like the Yeti in the Spyro beta.
Okay, I swear my phone vibrated and I heard a tone, and there's nothing. I'm just atoning now.
You like my new phone background?
Yeah, it just didn't went away though. That's good. Do you like my new phone background?
The hell is that cat?
Dill.
Dill?
Yeah.
From...
Mom's house.
I didn't know your mom had a cat named Dill.
Yeah. The two newer ones, they're 2 years old now, but they didn't fully grow. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Connor slept on the floor.
Did we just do the King of the Hill thing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. How many seasons are we in the King of the Hill now?
3. Out of 13.
We finished 3.
Yeah.
What's next on your docket for the longer shows?
I don't know.
We could watch Simpsons. Up until season 5. And then stop. Because every season after that's garbage trash. Until season 33. Think about that gap. They really think about it. If every season's a year, between season 6, skip season 6 to 31. It's only because they did a whole thing where they got the new writers out and they hired new writers after COVID. That's the only reason. What?
Just that, like that music for the options.
It changes every time. Get ready to go through the OST after this.
Oh, I will. Better music than Modnation.
I don't know how this guy can read this. This is like an alien language. If that were me, I'd still be sleeping. I don't think I have a doorbell here.
Good. I don't either. You had to get like a ring set up.
Does your downstairs neighbor have a doorbell?
Yeah.
Do you ever hear when someone rings their doorbell?
No. I don't think people do.
I mean, this house is so small that I should hear anyone knocking.
Yeah.
What's it? I wonder what it could be. It's
Wonder
just
who
like a
it's from.
giant fucking butt plug. It's like Sony from Japan was strange. This is why it doesn't come to America.
Do you have another ginger ale lemonade in the fridge?
Oh yeah, I do. It's always food. If he doesn't have any scene,
DoorDashing?
huh?
Is he DoorDashing?
He might be door dashing.
Was the Pocket Station just a DoorDash in disguise?
We'll be proud
If
of him.
this is an entire game of just ordering this cat food, that's not a bad game.
Bro, I get so annoyed with these fucking flies I see in my house.
Yeah. I was so pissed. Yesterday morning I was eating breakfast and I like poured myself a glass of juice. And like just before I went to go pick up the glass of juice, a little gnat just flew into it.
You dumped the whole
Yeah,
thing
I dumped
out,
the whole thing out, washed it out, and poured another glass of juice. Just like, really, man? Like,
So I get that it's impossible to not have bugs, right?
Yeah.
Like it's impossible. But like I try to make sure I never have open food, open drinks, open anything lying around.
yeah.
And I still find them. And I never want to be that guy that like has flies all over his sink. You know? Have you ever been to anyone's house like that where it's like you just go to their
Hey, your mom's
kitchen?
house.
Yeah. Don't call her out like that.
Sorry, it's not her fault. That was it. It's not her fault. It was Lily's fault.
Well, you do that again and again for 300 days, and then eventually you win. You win. So back to Modnation.
9 minutes on the level. They're still racing.
I didn't know they were still gonna be at it.
These people have no lives if they're just doing 100 victory laps.
How many minutes was that?
It said 79 minutes on the clock. 80 minutes.
Alright, so back to Modnation Racers. You now have to do a little bit of the customers. We gave up on the game, watched the rest, watched Doko demo Issyo, and then came back to the game. Oh my god. This is why I'm alive. This is it. Alright.
Everything's normal here.
Creation Station.
We can't even get that right. We can't even get in there
What
right.
is- The game can't even handle itself. Bro, the lag is causing my input lag.
See, I knew he was still playing.
I almost just threw up. Did you hear that? What just happened to me? Yeah, see?
Four aesthetics. What was your favorite? Seaside? Yeah. I love seaside towns. That's a very good aesthetic. Slateport City was like my favorite in Ruby Sapphire Emerald.
Did you know gaming us?
I think that's why I like Ruby Sapphire Emerald a lot, because it's just the tropical aesthetic. But like different ways to do it. Better than Mario Sunshine, I never wished it could. And I like that Diamond and Pearl leaned into the winter side of things. I thought it was a lazy track.
Maybe I would love to lay your track. Control the elements?
Alright. I want to see someone recreate every Mario Kart game in this. That's kind of cool. This right now is just the end, like, game over sequence of Majora's Mask. Is this a god game now?
Why did I get it all the way down before? That's the best I can do. That's perfect. Can I go on the ground? Damn, no. Alright, so... No.
How do you drive to make the track?
What?
Okay. Are you going down into... Yeah, you were going into the world.
This is a bad way to make it.
So whatever you make, you make.
No, what I mean is I would rather have a top head view.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. This is gonna come out to be a masterpiece. This might be the sexiest thing I've ever done.
Why does it make you reverse?
I just noticed something. The map changes to help me figure out stuff. Do you know this is how they actually make racetracks?
Really?
It's insane, yeah. They lay down the pipework, and then so does Mike, and then... This is gonna look so fucked. What is happening? Wait, can I keep ascending to the sky?
Take me now, Jesus.
Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from me, I see him. Level off? More like I'm getting off. What are we talking about here? This is how I imagine Dragon Ball characters feel. What?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Look, auto-populate, just hop on.
What is Skibby McKibby doing here?
I like that we took a break from the game midstream. Like we just let's play it. Okay, back to the shit. This is alright. This is the best part of the game, and this is probably the only reason people like it.
Why is it putting obstacles in my course?
Because you hit auto-populate. This is amazing.
This doesn't look anything like I thought it would. I'm a little upset, actually.
Ooh.
Oh.
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 You know, I'd live here. Get it? Not even up. Like, dude, pull a Sharky. Don't even take it up the track. Or take a picture of Ivy because you can make her a background so your custom character's not even in it.
Let's test drive this motherfucker. It's kind of cool how it like calculates and auto-populates. I'm sure human touch would do it better though.
Who's that?
Why is there other people here? And that's how you.
That
make,
was sex.
That's how you make a track better than the actual game.
Yeah, that one was pretty good, legit. You're not gonna save it? That's it.
We're never going to play this again. What's capital?
Burger BK? Why were those two?
Because what I made is a painting. A beautiful portrait for generations to come. You want to make one? No? Alright. Not like you could outmatch my brilliance, but... So when does Mario RPG remake come out?
We got a little more shovelware ahead of us still then.
What's this? Because doesn't it come out next month?
Yeah.
When next month?
Sometime. I don't know. Why is the bottom part of the X covered up by the button itself?
I don't know! We're done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you later. I'll post it. I'll post the change of plans tonight. We'll see you later, Richie boy. Bye-bye.
No guacamole, you can join us this time, Richard.